Saw what? My nose pick? Just making sure. Hey guys, it's me Ann, and this is Beauty with Me. Today, maybe the last day that you see me with pink hair. Before we get started though, please hit subscribe down below, little red button down there, hang out, become part of the family. So I love my pink hair. I've had it since January, so it's been a few months now, and purple has definitely been on my list. I am transitioning my hair to lilac today. I've been gathering some celebrity images, examples of things that I would want my lilac hair to look like. So Billie Eilish is on there, Jordan Dunn's there, Nicole Richie. I'm gonna bring this little portfolio of photos to my hair colorist, Madison, and we're going to mix the perfect color for me, and you guys are gonna see the entire process. Stay tuned. The next time you see me, I will have purple hair. I'm back! And as you can see, I've gone purple. When I got my hair dyed pink, I asked you guys what color I should do, and an overwhelming number of you said lilac, lavender, purple, like a lot. So I went over to the salon, and before we could even start mixing the color, we had to deal with all of my new growth. So I'm here with Madison here at Spoken Wheel. We have been hanging out for the past 6 months doing my touch-ups. So we've been talking about going lilac for a really long time, right?
Since almost the beginning.
Since like January.
All right, so before we kind of sit down and look at inspiration pictures, we need to get your roots touched up. So let's get started.
I've been getting my hair touched up every 4 to 6 weeks. This time I pushed it. I was very close to the 7-week mark, but we still made it work. Madison bleached my roots with the help of her lovely assistant, Kat, and we sat tight there while it was doing its magic. So right after she bleached my hair, Madison brought me over to the shampoo bowl. She rinsed out all the bleach, which felt amazing, and moved on to DDL. So DDL is a chemical. It stands for direct dye lifter, and what it does essentially is strip out all of the pink pigment in my hair so that it could make room for all the purple pigment that's gonna go into my hair. Once that was rinsed out, Madison glossed my hair twice just to get it to a more neutral color palette before going in with the first base color, which was the purple kind of grayish color that laid down the base for my color. Then came the fun part, the mixing. I wanted a kind of cooler purple tone for my hair. So I brought in a couple of photos. I wanted something that fell in between the Billie Eilish color, the Jordan Dunn color, and the Nicole Richie color. We mixed it all up together, and voila, I had my color. So after putting in my base color and washing it out, she rough dried my hair just to get it a little bit on the drier side before Kat and Madison painted the mixture we created all over my hair. I was wondering if you have any tips in terms of working with your colorist on transitioning your hair on a semi-regular basis.
When you're transitioning from one color to the next, you want to start with kind of the same color palette. So you want to do something that's in the pinks and the purples before you move on to the greens and the blues. When you do something as strong as a blue or green, they have more longevity and they stay in the hair a little bit longer. So that means when they fade, like these blues will fade to more of seafoam greens.
What's the color that you've noticed fades the fastest?
Anything that's gonna be a pastel, pinks and purples, anything those pastels are gonna fade super quick.
Sat there for about 20 to 30 minutes while it was like infusing into my hair, headed over to the shampoo bowl, washed it all out, and I had purple hair. That was pretty much the entire process. It took like 5 hours. If you have creative hair color like this, you come to terms with the fact that it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a lot of time out of your life.
All right, are you ready?
Yes. Okay. I love it. The first color change in the books. I've had my hair bleached for a little over 6 months now, and even though I do think my hair is in a relatively healthy place, it's of course drier than it was when I had not dyed it. And I wanted to ask Madison, what are some extra things I can be doing to make sure that my hair is really healthy? Because I'm already doing everything that you said to do, like not putting it up in a ponytail, masking my hair, avoiding washing it too much, but I still feel like I'm scared that I'll get to a place where I'm gonna not be able to color it anymore.
We're never gonna let your hair get to that place. You can have platinum hair and it be seemingly healthy and long. Things that you can do at home. A silk pillow is really great. Nothing that's like a tough texture. Doesn't tug on it, so it's not gonna add into any type of breakage. You don't wanna use any type of heavy, dense type of brush, so like a wet brush or a comb is really great. When you blow dry your hair at home, make sure you rough dry. You want to get like 75–80% of the moisture out, because if you put soaking wet hair in a brush and then heat right on it, it's too much heat hitting one area for too long. So you want to get most of the moisture out and then go in with your styling brush. When you use any type of heat styling, whether it's curling iron, flat iron, you don't need to be on the highest heat. Your hair is already dry, so use like the lowest setting.
Really?
You should be fine.
So
yeah.
what about like numbers wise?
I think it's usually around like 280 if you have a number.
Okay, I'm doing like 400 right now.
You don't really need, no, you don't need 400.
What about like product?
We kind of discussed this a little bit earlier. You want to stay away from masking every single time.
Which is what I have been doing.
Yes, you don't need to add that much protein into your hair. Your hair will only hold on to so much. So if you over protein, it's kind of like uncooked spaghetti. Your hair is just gonna snap. Every other time, you kind of want to add a mask.
Every other wash.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
All right, it was good seeing you.
So those are the things that I have to keep doing. I'm excited to keep up the lilac, at least for a couple of months before I get bored of it and try something new. So let me know what you guys want me to do next, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye! Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see next on Beauty With Me in the comments down below, and click here to subscribe to Refinery29, and click here to watch another video. Bye!